Opportunity to start here. He's had a handful of starts for Mike Jeffries this season so far as Estrada dispossessed of the back by Youmeni Jules had his flag up. Certainly looked very close. Davidson in space for Enzo Martinez, and great challenge from Jules. Now along for Joel Johnson, who will be offensive unit of Orlando City B, who have done more defending than anything throughout these opening 38 minutes.
The possession in this game so far definitely in Charlotte.
Alex Martinez to have space and to be able to go towards goal.
Yeah, and he's responsible for possession. He doesn't just play sideways and backwards, you know. There's times when he'll break 2 or 3 lines with one pass. He has the vision to do that.
Hey, the Englishman comes out wide for Estrada. Enzo Martinez making a darting run. It's a good ball. Martinez around the first defender, sending it across for Earl Edwards Jr. Able to collect, if not for Lewis. Finds Henry Kalungi moving forward. Joel Johnson. Long for the goal scorer, Estrada. Now Enzo Martinez spinning. Kalungi. Enzo trying to make that first touch pass, but Youmeni Jules was right on the scene there.
For extra players to try to come into the box and maybe put a cross that becomes a little bit more dangerous.
This decision going to go the way of the City Islanders. Had selected player in that expansion draft. So Mikey Ambrose play against Orlando City on the weekend in a game we called up in Atlanta this past weekend. So he's getting time. Grosh. Getting the return from Bond. Subs are helping out with the keeping of possession. That one right.
You know, he talked about that rain falling down previous to kickoff tonight. It does look like it's slowed. It's expected to linger around most of the night. It's perfect on field turf. It'll make it play more true. That ball will really skip along the surface instead of getting caught up in it. The keepers might not have opportunities on giveaways and on the counter attack, and no one else moving forward for Orlando City B. So a bit of a disjointed start for the club tonight. You know, fatigue, hold on. They're certainly not doing much offensively in this half. That's for sure. They've been defending most of it.
There's Graff. Nice move by Correa. James between 2 defenders now bodied off, and there is the whistle.
Great effort here. They're throwing everything. Bodies in front of it, making sure they're blocking. They're doing anything and everything they can defensively to come away with this win. A fantastic.
I would be surprised he goes straight at the back.
McLaughlin will cut across the pitch. Crosses it into the middle with his right foot, but it bounces away.
Local product from Dillsburg, Northern High School. Ball going through Wheeler's legs there, quickly down on it. Was Bembo. Did he kick it off an Orlando City player? Yes, he did.
It's going to be Harrisburg's.
With the feet. Well, taken far side. Looks like Bembo with it. Bembo fighting it out. Has it taken away for a moment. Now Wheeler gets on it. Wheeler gets taken down. Levy trying to chase it down. Now it's going to send out to Muhammad. Muhammad to Bembo. Bembo double keyed right there. And swung back upfield again. So the Islanders will send it out to Wheeler. Wheeler takes it on the hop. Blocked behind. And I'll tell you one thing, Orlando City B has played. Tony Polar's not happy at all.
He was looking for the PK.
In soccer lingo, that's penalty kick, ladies and gentlemen. And this time it's going to go over to Orlando City. No, not hardly ever. Excuse me for the double negative there.
But the double negative was correct. Just doesn't happen. And
Pedro Ribeiro returning this year to Harrisburg for the City Islanders. Spent 2 seasons with the. Here comes again, attacking from that right side. City Islanders trying to get hold of this and pushed out of bounds.
They see
a minute of this match. Long boot, looking for Wilson. Can he get open? Wilson with a little back pass. Not sure it was on purpose.
But he got his foot on back though, because that's where some serious injuries can occur. And thank goodness he's fine.
Well, we're in our last half minute of regulation. Back to the middle it comes. Orlando City.
David Najim. Zico Lewis got that to Brandon Allen. Now Bezecourt again. Jules in there to win it for Orlando City B. And again, some of this goes back to player development. The Red Bulls would rather get 90 minutes from Murillo, or 85 if he takes a 5-minute breather in the big picture of the organization, than anything else.
Timbo, if you ask me.
Seems like he's with the wrong team. You'd think out in Portland they might have some use for him. Ooh, that's some footwork right there.
Or role player at the very least at the MLS level.
That had to be each of the draft.
Of any draft.
I mean, I'm partial to Richard Jota from a few years ago. Red Bulls 4-2-2-2 that we've heard endlessly about, right? More compact defensively because those outside players will sit centrally.
And ironically, against Orlando last week, they ran out with
right foot of Vincent Bezecourt, his leading 4th goal of the year, to go with earlier in the game his first assist. He's well on the way to last year.
Of what this team's going to be down the road. And I think defensively, we looked at Timbo, played well. I thought Scott Thompson had a very good second half in terms of his movement, pushing forward. So a lot of positives for Orlando